get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving.
All right. I just had to restart. So it's just one of those mornings. But hey, good morning, everyone. Hey, at least I warned you guys. Don't crucify me. Besides, Haskins had me up late. Building late. All right, now where's my coffee? All right. Okay. Oh boy. Hey, this is a good thing. Maybe we got a new hot patch, a new hot fix. So, you're right, Dirty. You can't rush greatness. Let's see who's here. We got Dirty Draws and Kitty, our awesome moderator. Haskins, working and lurking as usual. Rooster. Z-Card is here. Hey, Z-Card, what's happening? I actually did a tour with Z-Card last night. We were checking out each other's towers of Isengard. And man, he's now got me wanting to go and do a rebuild of mine since, oh my god, that was done with using only foundations. And I hadn't looked at the thing for a while, but Z-Card has done like a magnificent build. So you should go check out his channel on YouTube and on Twitch. Is it not Twitch? Not Twitch. YouTube and on TikTok. And look for his Middle Earth, his Tower of Isengard, and the Black Gate. So he's done both of them. We're heading back into the Christmas project, the Craftopia Christmas project, which I call Craftopiaville, but it's not really Craftopiaville as such. It's just, you know, what I like to call it. So Haskins is building downtown area, and I'm building like some of the infrastructure, like roads and the trolley system, as well as a couple of other outlying areas. We got started on a bit of a trailer park last night, and built out Mike's auto shop and pork sausage distillery. So yeah, lots of fun things. Now, come on, let's go. I'm just gonna grab my coffee while this is loading in. So, excuse a moment of silence. As it were. Oh, and of course we loaded it. I'll be right there. I'm just 2 steps away. Do I get my sugar for my coffee? My wife hates it when I stir my sugar. Clink, 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 clink. Says that the whole neighborhood can hear me. But I don't. Okay, I do care. Anyway, we are back here. We left yesterday with, hey, Mr. Biz, what's up? So this is where we left off yesterday with the trolley platform. I didn't have the lights on here yesterday, but I did have a couple of add-ons, well, to the track itself and not to the trolley. So, see, the lights, just to give it a little bit of illumination and a guide of where to stand. So I was trying to build out the platform so that you could walk directly off of the platform, the other station that we have up on top. But we're going to take a look there in a second. Let's see, we can walk right off. It is like that low. So, boom. You can walk straight through. Stairs on both sides. So it's all set up, all ready to go. We're going to be building out the bottom of the trolley today. But before we do that, we're going to let's take a look around and see how Craftopia is going. I got a plot there. That was going to be the garage, but I decided the garage is better somewhere else. So got them a track, and up on top, I noticed something weird going on. I was trying to fix it and kind of broke the wheels on this trolley, which is my prototype. So I gotta float this into the air. The big problem right now is that for some reason this track is not going flat, and this is a phenomenon that I was observing while I was building this particular track, and it's that it was never flat. It would always curve upward. So I had to make some arrangements to actually get this angle to work. I thought everything was going to be normal once we reached flat again, but right now it's introducing an angle that should not be there. And I'm very annoyed with this because it may be one of those deliberate things. And yeah, so a little bit of investigation to go in to see how we can actually fix this, because I need flat rails. If it doesn't go flat, what's the point? It may slow things down to the point where I have to do something like this every 6 pieces just to keep the length of it. So like every 2 pieces of track, I'm gonna have to probably place something like that down just so that I can reset it. But I'm gonna have to keep resetting all the way down, and that's just seriously annoying. My mic is skipping. Are you sure it's my mic and not me? Anyway, this is the station, and we're supposed to build out here. Now, Haskins was talking about the type of setting he wanted and everything, and the station kind of formed naturally, if it could be called that, where I was just trying to feel out like there's a platform, but then we have to go down. And as I started to go down, I started to think, wait a minute, we need a bathroom. So bathroom's over there. But then maybe we need like a station manager's office, or better yet, a cafe. So I ended up making a cafe here, and bathrooms downstairs is unisex. And the rest of this, because we need to actually connect with the city, we're able to come on down here. And boom diada, here's the rest of the city. Downtown. Haskins, we got a couple of errant trees to take care of. They've been growing up through the pavement. This is the little police car I made for Haskins yesterday. Have to take it back to the shop. But it works. Telling me that I didn't include any gas in my car. Anyway, Haskins is building a police station. So, I, of course, had to build a police car. So, I was there furiously building while Haskins is there building the police station. He had no idea what was going on. Came in and dropped it on his head last night. Well, almost on his head. Oh, there are no boosters in this car, which is a serious misstep, but this was a prototype. And I wanted to drop it on him before stream ended. Over here is going to be our trailer park. So, do a little patrol. I have to take this back into the shop now and get this all fixed up. But it might be a tutorial on this as soon as I can get the dimensions perfect. Yes, right now the cop car is adorable. We don't want adorable. I want it to look like what's the town car? The I forget what brand they use, but this was all but just the dimensions first. Now I have to make it look like a proper cop car. Whoa. Okay. What's going on there? A little tricky. Okay, definitely need thrusters, so lots of stuff going on there. Let's get back over to the trolley, shall we? I'm going to park this right here. Oops. Yep. Yeah, park this right there. Perfect. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. There's way too much room inside the car. There we go. How come we don't have fire hydrants in the game? Oh, you're right. We should leave an open frames. All right, so we're gonna get back into this build. Oh my God, it's nighttime again. All right, let's just take a quick look around, see what else we have going on. I've been trying to build out the road, so that's coming on quite well. It's quite swell. I haven't really focused that much on it, but there's the road. Then over here is Mike's Auto Shop and Pork Sausage Distillery. I gotta put up my sign, but here's the auto shop. So this is where I'm going to be building most of my vehicles. Got full lighting, so I don't have to go to sleep every 2 minutes. So we're all set for construction over here. And yeah, there we go. Now let me throw down a sleeping bag. Even though we don't need it here, we do need it elsewhere. Sleeping bag, claim it, and sleep. Yes, Mike's Auto. I'm gonna put up a sign this time that says Mike's Auto. The Pork Sausage Distillery part is inferred. Mike likes his pork sausage. Yes, Rooster, you are the law. Oh boy, we're gonna have to get our Rooster to come in and be the law. All right, so moving on from the base of our train here, anything that we place in the front needs to be above the track. Otherwise, we have some issues. So all we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna build the lower part, and we need some proper half walls for that. So you can either find some decent half walls. You know what? It's probably best to just cycle through everything you have, but I know I like the friendly neighborhood, ones, but those can be a little ornate and they stick out quite a bit. So I would like to find an alternate, and I was thinking about the ones from Daft Punk. Those are actual half walls, but in the roof section, you can also find some decent half walls. What is going on over here? Oh dear. My wife spilled water down her winter coat. If your cars have balloons and thrusters, don't land them on the road. They will explode. Which road? Which road are you talking about? Okay, so we have these really thick bricks, which I do not like. Well, not for this. Oh, those are really thick. That's tomato tempo. Moving on from that, let's see what else we got. We may have to abandon this section because I think it's really only the oh, That would make a very, very bright streetcar. We do have the orange, of course. Orange for Der Burger. You can stack those quite well. Then we have these. These are really, really awesome. They're a little bit low for what we need right now, but I absolutely love those from the first order. Then of course we have these, which is the ones that I used, and these are kind of like the default for instant Christmas. We're not looking for instant Christmas, however. We're looking for looking for good possibilities. Now, the haunted house could actually be a good solution, since we have red, black in that, and we have gray, and these stack exactly 4 stacks high. So that's a decent height that you can always depend on, because now this is 2-3 stacks high, because this is you can actually measure this quickly. There are no half studs in this one. So if you land your car on any built surface, then it will explode. Interesting. Too many bugs. Oh, we have these new colors in here. So you can go a little bit off script and try to build up. You can use some green, you can use some light blue. You have a couple of options. You get a little funky with it. Get yellow. Yeah, yellow streetcar. We are in Christmas land, however, so not Christmas land, but aiming towards the Christmas stuff. So that's not going to be an option. Okay, so we have very limited options when it comes to red. This is the height of your regular half wall. So this is what we're really contending with. I keep getting spam about job opportunities. These people are ridiculous. I like my job. One, 2, and 3. See? Man. So high. You can't even see over that. What I like about the... Oh yeah, and here's the gold trim. I think Haskins used that quite a bit last year. Then there's these guys. These guys are huge, but not unnecessarily huge. That's a good contender, believe it or not. Is it tall? Yes. Is it unnecessarily tall? Perhaps. I don't know what I'm saying here. Oh, okay. Then we have these guys. I forgot about these. Well, it's kind of hard to match anything else to come up with these guys. Because this is, how high is this? That is that exactly 4 studs high? It might be. Yeah, it is 4 studs high. Amazing. Okay then. I take back any bad words I said about that. Oh, come on. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. No! It took me all the way back to the top. Hey, Kathy. Lurk away. By all means, lurk away. Good morning, Kaboom. Good to see you. Well, I hope your friend liked his DeLorean. Okay, and here we are. Okay, so this is actually a little bit taller, but a little bit shorter. So this is not as... Weird. I thought this was like so much different, but it really isn't. So a half wall. So I think 6 is what we're looking for a decent height. So that's interesting. So there's your red. Let's see what else we can get. there's not much else red. We tap to out once we reach this section because these now hips. Yep, that's it. The only other thing you're really looking for here is it's really the color. But unless you're delving into some weird alchemy, that's not going to happen. We got these guys. These are nice and pink. This is a good time to really go through your inventory, take a look at what's there, and see what's available. You know, these guys, haven't used those for a while, but these are really cool. I like these, although these are just dark. I had been thinking about using the Daft Punk walls. Do we have anything in here? No, nothing solid. All right, so Daft Punk has these, and definitely not. Oh, hold on, 1 second. Anarchy Acres is red. Anarchy Acres, and they have half walls that are all wood. So that's an interesting look. These are actually a much better look for a coal car. So this is what I actually use to build up my coal cars. It's nice and rough. For a cable car, maybe not so much. The Friendly Neighborhood has half walls as well. Red. And these guys, well, they look like brick. So that's kind of a downside to that right there. Yeah, definitely go through. It's going to take about an hour to 90 minutes to get through everything. So it can be a bit of a pain in the butt. What else do we have that has red? Not Halloween. Let's take a look at what I wanted to do for Daft Punk, because this was kind of going off script a little bit, and it was really using these guys. Now, when I say off script, I mean mainly because these are black and gray, and definitely higher than the recommended thing here, because I wanted to at least have visibility for this. So you know what, we may end up go back. We may just go back to the red. It's nice and dependable. If you have this kit, then you're good to go. Friendly Neighborhood. If you don't have the Friendly Neighborhood kit, though, you're going to have to try to find different options in order to build up to it, which is what I was trying to do with the search for different pieces. So it's going to be more about height. So, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I think more people would have salty. Should I say, what do you think? Is salty more accessible than Friendly Neighborhood? Would more people be have those pieces, these pieces here, than not? What do you guys think? Because if that is the case, I can go ahead and do the rest of this using either these or the completely free pieces, which are limited in the size that they do give us. Let's go ahead with the free pieces. Why not? This is Christmas. Let's be nice to everyone, shall we? This is the tutorial right now. It's a live tutorial. So if you want to see how it's done, you can come back and follow. If you don't want to, well, that's up to you. I know a lot of people come back and they complain that that I don't have certain pieces, etc. I'm not going to be doing any edited tutorials for the foreseeable future, but I can at least make this a little easier to build. And I know quite a few of my builds are definitely out of reach for some players. Like, because you don't have the 4-piece in this, you have to do an overlap. You know, just small stuff like this. Because they really only give us the 4 pieces later. It does feel really weird to not just build what I want, because it's like tying my hand behind my back. I can't let loose. I want to be free. But you know what? This is also a challenge to me. I can do this. All right. Let's see. Where does that... Oh, there it goes. So now I have to actually count the pieces, because I can't do any stop gaps. No stop gap solutions. You know, I'm kind of oh damn it, I was supposed to go to sleep. All right, where's that bed? I have like a dozen beds around the place right now. Hey, the gunslinger, what's happening? Thank you for joining. Wounded, hey! All right, let's get back into this. You know what? I was just thinking about it. I know, it was a very short thought, but I just realized that in order to complete the entire build, you actually need to have some purchase pieces. Like or to have completed some of the battle pass. So I really shouldn't be just limiting this to what we have. I'm going to build free. You guys can go ahead and substitute any of the pieces you want. I take it back. I will no longer be tying my hands behind my back. So let's start over. Sorry, I'm fickle like that. Unfortunately, my tutorials cannot be for everyone. Advanced builders only. You may now feel free to hate. All right, let's get on to it then. Friendly neighborhood. Boom diada. Hi. You come here and be my friend. And you go right there. Now, we've got to be careful with this, because the lip of this, you need to do it from the back, not from the front. It can be a little bit annoying. So as long as that lip lines up, you are good to go. And this can get a little bit dicey here with these corner pieces. So go careful, because you only have I believe one proper use of this. I actually think that should be further in. You know, hold on. Yes, building is breaking. So if we did the corner piece right here, so it's on the edge, bring this footprint in a little closer. we'll use a different piece in here instead to get that. Now, this side right here should then correspond with this, which is going to make that interior bit really annoying. Grr. What the heck am I going to do in this corner? What did I do before? You know, I don't know. I really don't know. Solutions. Creative solutions for the win. You know what? I'm just going to have to fill it with a straight block. There's nothing around it. So, let me see, Anarchy Acres. Will this fit? 1, 2. 3. There you go. And now that we have the generic pieces, we can actually fill the corners as well. So if you wanted, you could actually take some of these little guys and stack them to get the height you want. Come on, up. All right, go from the other side. So these are really super useful until you get to a half wall section. That, thankfully, this, come on, seriously, dude? A quarter. It's a quarter piece, not even a, There's always something with this kit. Lego, it's out to get me. Oh, the audacity of it all. If I built up using this, what would happen? Would it come to the top? Sorry, worst tutorial ever. Me pausing to answer questions about it. Things that I'm wondering about. Good God, no, doesn't even help. Worst. But at least that question is answered. All right, so 1, 2. I can actually fill that with a half wall. So we're not even going to touch that right now. There, we're going to leave that. Oh. Oh, okay, that needs to come back 1. Okay. So you need to be the right piece. Thank you. Why are you so far back? Seriously, dude. What the heck is going on over here? Honestly, why are you so far back? There's no reason for you to be so far back, is there? Okay, you're on the corner. Is that the only reason? Okay, I guess that's the reason. It's now official. All right, so now we have that completely incomprehensible decision made by me, only by me and not the pieces dictating where they want to go. Never happened. Okay, we have Anarchy Acres. Okay, good. Anarchy Acres generics, and let's see. So we have a 2-piece. There we go. So 2. So reversal space 2, and then we do the same thing on this side because they're both identical. sides. This is now actually going to raise the floor a little bit, which is going to be interesting. But we just cope with it. And then corner pieces. One. Two. And then this goes right there, which leads us to here. And then we do the corners with a mighty flourish. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And there we have the first base of our trolley. It's going to be, now this is actually going to be hanging over a little bit, which can be a bit of a problem. Because you see how wide this is now. Most trolleys tend to be very, very slim, but we are dealing with our tracks. Are working with the reality that we have here, which is, I think what I did on the other one was actually brought it in a little. So I brought it in one, is it a full 2? Yeah, I think it was probably full 2. Either full 2 or 1. To try to make it to align to the side a little more, which narrowed the inside. Here, check this out. It all depends on how much of an overhang you're going to want to deal with. But that could eliminate a couple of steps. You know what, let's try it on this side and see how it looks, at least. One of the best things about the game is that you can experiment. It sucks if you want a tutorial, sorry, but if you want to see how the pieces work together best, then this is really the way to go. Experiment a little. And at the end of it, you know more about the pieces and how they fit together than just blindly following whatever. So see, now the profile is going to be quite different on this. This overhang is more about the wheels than the carriage. So this may actually work out quite well. I don't hate it. I actually don't hate it. I think this is what we're gonna do. All right, this is what we're gonna do. So, you know, forget everything else I just showed you. And, or you can keep it. That's one way to go, but this is the way that I'm going to go. Oh, just be careful with anything you destroy. So, there, you have 2 options. One, the super wide trolley, and now for the slightly thinner and more, you know, on a diet trolley. You're welcome. Just about, yeah, a couple of pounds went away. We're definitely on a diet here. Going a little bit lighter. So the corners, okay, this is going to get a little tricky because of the rails here. I think you know what? The black pieces may actually better for this particular area because of the style of it. For the doors in particular. So we have lights next to the poles. And as people get on and off, they usually use the poles to get on. So the poles are important, like delineation here, and decorate. And they can be very decorative. So we could do something like this back here to make it a little bit more ornate. Does that align? Yes. Amazingly enough, it lines up. So all's well with the world. Oh, that one is a little bit forward, so I'm going to have to take that back. So it's only like a space of 1 in between. Ah, I see where it changed. Got it. Oh, oops. My very, very bad. I actually went all the way in. When there should be a space in between these guys. Oops. Don't even ask me how I'm going to get the other one. I'm going to have to bung it out. Alright, let's see if we can get some precision strikes going on. Right in there. Precision? No? Precision, I hardly ever knew you. Come on. Ah. First try. Yeah, and anyway, that happened. And no one ever spoke of it again. Anything from the trolley there? Alright, so now this has actually got to match up the windows. And the doors are going to be... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. I just completely could not speak. Somebody may say that's not a bad thing. Generics. Generic white pieces have the trim at the bottom. So I'm not sure about using these. I think we may have to go with a solid white. So for solid white, and the thing is, here's a really freaky thing. The Beachy Boulevard tend to not have any studs at all on top. So these, by default, end up being the best white pieces in the game, which is really weird, considering that that Supernova should have been smoother. But Supernova is not smoother. it is in fact inferior. Go figure. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, no. Seriously? The spacing on this is a little bit different than I expected. Why? Why is that? That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay. Gonna just shrug and carry on. Oh, hold on. What side am I on? Oh. It almost makes sense now. So I pushed in from the side here. I was also supposed to push in from the front, it seems. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, crap. Which side? I went to confuse myself. Okay. Let's try that again. We're building this side. See, this is why you need to just destroy everything once you settle on a design, because you might end up doing stuff like that. Get rid of it. Go. Bye-bye. Leave. Get out of here. All of you. All of yous. Out of here. Alright. So, with the front, this should now line up properly. That's much better, I think. Please let me know if I'm just fooling myself. Son of a beeswax. Okay, so we're going to have a lip. Yep, we're going to have a lip. There's nothing else for it. There's going to be a lip on this thing. So, there. Lip. Happy? So you got to bring that thing in. Why is that lining up? That should not be lining up. What is going on? My brain is breaking. Oh, I already brought it in. Okay. In that case, my brain can now stop breaking. And here we go. Alright, so now we can get back on track. To building the top part of this. Alright, 12. Tell me. No, come on. Alright, so 8 and 6. There we go. 8 and 6. 8 and 6. 14. Gonna make you do some math, but you know what? It's good math. No such thing as bad math. Oh yeah, the downside of building on the track is that you will get a little bit of shimmy. It's gonna shake. Just be prepared for it. And, you know, don't freak out at anything when it does occur. I wonder if I could actually put a light on top of this. Sorry, a piece on top of the light. Could it work? No. It can't. Alright. Question answered. There we go. Pull to enter. And now we have to match the top. So this is where it can get a little tricky, but you know what? We have two options of poles. The Beachy Boulevard and Palm Paradise. So let's go to Palm Paradise. Palm Paradise. So Palm Paradise has a shorter pole. We have to try to decide right now. And it's a shorter white pole. It looks gray, but it's white. Now we need to actually figure out which is the better solution for these windows. And yes, you can actually use some of the blue windows for the trolley. But you're going to have to watch your placement of them, because if we use them, then we're going to have to... Okay, let's see. To the top, we need to put a ledge now. And that ledge is going to determine how high these go. So if it's on top of this, then it's off by half a stud. Unfortunately, the difference between the Beachy Boulevard and the Palm Paradise is half a stud. So setting these pieces for the ledge on top of the Beachy Boulevard actually works out to be much better, and it gives us the correct height that we need all the way through for the rest of the build. So by process of elimination, we now have your windows set in place by Palm Paradise. Sorry, by Beachy Boulevard. Right, so that's that. Now you can do simple measurement 8. So every 8, put a window. Very simple. You can add more windows as well if you wanted by doing it in 6s instead. So if this was a 6, then your window would go there, and you would have more windows like this. Just depends on the look that you want. So I mean, believe me, you can have like so many different variations on this. You don't have to follow my instructions. This is just me messing about and deciding on a design and saying, hey, this is the thing. This is what we're going to be using. Now, realistically, what should happen here is that this should not be under here. This should be one forward. Always one forward. So it keeps the spacing correct. If you do one under, you're going to have to double up. And, you know, double up those windows like this. But that just depends on the look you're going for. See? If you want it thinner, just take out the back one. See, there you go. That brings it almost perfect. And you have like perfect alignment all the way. So now we have this, and since it's the front, you want to go a little bit thicker. And if you know where the center of that is, good for you. If you don't, well, you know what? You can just fool around. You don't have to be perfect. Well, you have to be symmetrical at least. So wherever you place the first one, put the next one. But you can do something like this, nice and simple. Then you just have to take it and just repeat it. And then do the same thing for the front as you did for the back. Get your 6s. Now, some of you will note that this is not an exact copy of the trolley that I've already built, and that's correct, because the first thing I build is always the prototype. I try to improve it on the second one. So, like with the police car, that is not going to be the last police car that I build. I'm not going to build all of my cars in that manner. I'm going to improve on it, and then improve it again, until I'm much, much happier all around. See? So there you go. You now know how to build your whole trolley, because you're really doing the same thing to the back and the front. The pillar from haunted set to see if it will fit and save pieces. We don't have. Okay, so remember, you don't have to save pieces. We're not doing anything that's too complicated that's gonna go into complexity. So we don't have to save pieces. We can use the pieces that we want to use. Is that Arizon? Okay, you know what? Let's try the pillar from the haunted house. That one is a little bit different. It's longer and slimmer. The downside is that it actually, it's a little bit taller, and it really does look like a. Here, let's just get this on, shall we? Yep, that is taller. For sure. But it's also on the outside, so may have a bit of leeway. Not quite sure how I feel about that. I'm going to leave it for now while I build up the rest of the front. I found out last night that the Arison actually streams. Arison, do you have a link to your channel that you can pop in here, or you can give it to Ann Kitty and she can share? Because I would love to check out some of your work or your stream sometime. We got some great builders in the community. Arison has been around for a little bit, popping in here and there. So you should definitely go and check them out. And Kitty's there busy with the translation. Thank you for doing that, Aunt Kitty. All right, so the top of your trolley actually needs to be a lot higher than you would think. You would think we would start with the roof, which is what I initially thought as well. But we can actually build up a little bit, and these roof pieces are instrumental to that. So, oh crap. I think we're going to have an overhang on this side because I want to tackle this one a little bit differently. This overhang needs to come here so that I can use the corner piece to round it. Which means that this needs to come out. So, 1, 2, 3. We got like lots of fantastic builders from around the world. Make sure to go and check them out at some point. Give them a follow. See what they're up to. There's lots of knowledge that can be shared. Even if you don't speak the language, sometimes just watching gives you some really good ideas. So make sure to go and do that. And Kitty, do you have a link for Arison? All right. So that is the first section. You have to dive back into one of your white pieces. So either your oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Is this Beachside Boulevard? Beachside Supernova. Supernova has these 2x4, these 4x4 pieces, and these are really good for roof sections because they're nice and smooth. No. Okay, I did not see that coming. All right, so we're gonna just pop these in here. This is now 6, so this is 12. Brings that to 2 6s. Do you have a smooth 12? I think you have a smooth 12. There we go, smooth 12. And this actually gives us one of the areas that, one of the sizes that we need to put the center section into the trolley. Now, this is, of course, a good time for me to go in and just do the reversal for the back. Build it up. 9:50. I am going 15 minutes longer today. To make up for being late. So we get to do the back of the trolley again. Oh, one of the other things that we will be doing is actually raising the floor. So I'm going to take advantage of these pieces now and get a nice looking floor, courtesy of Supernova. The Supernova has some really nice looking floors in here. And of course these come to what is your damage, buddy boy? Don't give me no guff. I will strike thee with my pickaxe. There we go. Nice floor. All right, and okay, so we're gonna put a 12 piece in here. A little bit of separation from the front and the back. All right, and now we go and repeat the front. I'm actually liking this trolley a lot better than the first one I did. It feels better, feels cleaner. Feels like a little bit like I know what I'm doing. Of course, this is all a lie. Friendly neighborhood. All right, so let's get friendly neighborhood. We got 2 from the back. So 2 in, 2 from the back. One, two, 1, 2. Oh, come on, behave yourself. Thank you. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Yep, I used a small one. I have to use a 2. 2. And boom. Then the longer one. And then the corner. This was the corner, right? Oh, hold on. We didn't use the corner here. We used the corner on the front. Come on. Come on. Why aren't you snapping? First, you gotta find the right snap point. Fine. Be that way. I don't like that. I want it to snap. There. Thank you. Can't miss the alignment once the snap is on. Alright, so you have a lip to the front. Alright, that's good. Now, Beachside Boulevard, everything is moved around again. So I often forget what goes where. Shogun, Supernova. All right, here we go. So, 6 by 6 by 6. 6 by 6 by 6. And then this gets all weird. It does the 8, because it's now 14. I don't know why it's now 14, but it's now 14. We're not going to argue with it. We're just going to go with it because it makes sense. Right. Don't argue with it. Just go with it, man. All right, and let's see. So, we have our 6. And then we have our 6. Just snap to the edge, boom. Placement is spacing and placement at the same time, which is all just groovy. Do the same thing to the other side. And let's see, nice little windows. Goes a little faster the second time, of course. That's just the way these things go. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Did I put it to the front or to the back? I forget. Well, I can correct it when I get around to it. And now we can go to the edge. Take me to the edge. Take me to the top, and throw me off. You and me on the run tonight. Hear the screams. Don't think about nothing until you're ready to get crazy, crazy. Do you know how it feels to be wanted? Do you know how it feels to be wanted? Yeah, I'm on a bit of a Motley Crue kick today. When you're under the gun on the run, having fun when you're young, when you're so young. You know what I miss most about coding versus video editing is that when you're coding, you can put on music and just lose yourself for a couple of hours while working, you know? When you're editing, you can't do that because you have to listen to every little thing. So there is no losing yourself in the music. I miss the music sometimes. A lot of the time. Okay, yeah, I did it on the back as well. Perfect. All right, let's fill in some of these blanks. So, we got Anarchy Acre. No, that's not Anarchy Acres. This is Anarchy Acres. That's Daft Punk. All right, so there we go. The holes are plugged. Have to come back and make sure that everything lines up properly with these little pieces. But you know what? We can do. Oh, actually, a little solution to this being higher is just cap it. That's all you gotta do. I just thought of it. Just cap it. Find the little generic piece, the little 4x. Where is it? There, that one right there. Pop it onto the top. Just cap it. That's all. Then it doesn't look odd at all. Looks intentional. Ish. Mostly intentional. Okay, so I'm not sold on it yet, but still, it's getting there. I can warm up to it. Let's give it another look. This haunted house, haunted house. Oh, because I used I used the neighborhood piece for that section. So there you go. How does that look? Miss Firehound, what do you think? All right, good night, Arison. Oh, there's Arison's channel. Make sure to go and check it out and give Arison a follow. I'm going to do that right now. There you go. Follow, subscribe. Hey, oh my god, Arisan even has a plane. Wicked. Arisan, I have to actually go rebuild my plane now that they've added. I have some new techniques in, but this looks really cool. Love what you've done. Small passenger plane. Love it. Brilliantly done. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Enough of. Sorry, I got distracted. I was looking at Arisan's plane. Where am I? All right. My trolley doesn't fly. My trolley needs some whatchamacallits, wings now. All right. We're gonna finish up the floor now, and since we started with the supernova floor, we're gonna continue with the supernova floor. Let's get Anarchy Acres out of there. And I think the middle section should just be blues. Do you know how it feels to be wanted? Okay, that is a 3 section, so I gotta be careful coming in there. We were saying last night that it's such a good thing that the dog does not get in the way, because he would have been deleted so quickly. So the developers really put some thought into how the dog was going to interact with people. There we go. Nice, right in the middle. You gotta come up, and then there's the blue. Hit blue 12. There we go. Now we can put the rest of these guys. Where's my floor? Can I just cheat? No, I shouldn't cheat. I should just go ahead, do the work, man. Do the work. Fine. But I'm filing a complaint with my union against myself. Real taskmaster. Come on, puppy, get out of there. Okay, so now we need to have the separation between the driver. And, you know, actually, we don't even need. We only need one driver's position. So, you know, technically, the driver can drive from both sides, or hell, even from the middle. But we're gonna go with standard. We're gonna go with standard acknowledged precedent, and put in some decorations. So we're actually able to go and do some panels now, some electronics. What are we gonna use for electronics? Let's get Imperial. Although Imperial does have those pieces. Let's first see what First Order has. First Order. They've got this. Oh, I love this console. I can't not use it. I'm sorry. No matter what, I have to use this. Sorry. So get out of here with anything else. Okay, maybe I need a little desk with a laptop or something. So, can I get a desk? What kind of console can I? Desk. That's a stool. I need a desk. Black desk? Brown desk? Which one? Will it fit? No, it's too big. Dang it. Okay, let's try again. This way. Puppy, move out of the way. It's too big. We need a smaller one. Why don't we have some square? Come on. Seriously, dude? A cooktop. A cooktop. Oh, okay. Hold on. What do we have? Galley counter. You know what? I'll take it. If it will fit right in here. Ew, come on. I just want to put a laptop. Is that too much to ask? Fine. It's just so big. Heck with it. Alright, so electronics. And where are the laptops, yo? There we go. And then we, of course, we get the smallest chair possible. There. And then we need to have a bit of a half wall separation. Because most of the trolley drivers, they stand. All right, so maybe bring that in a little bit more. So half and half. There we go. Trolley driver set. Let's get some of those chairs in now. Oh yes, it's 10 after. All right, well, Kaboom's got a stream going on right now, so you guys can go and check out Kaboom. I'm about to leave here in 5 minutes, so, you know, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm the MadPuck66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m., you know, when I'm not late. We stream in, it's always live builds here in Lego Fortnite. Did I compromise everything by putting that thing there? I could, of course, just do this. Right, anyway, stream every day in Lego Fortnite. Live builds, always. So if you want to come and hang out with a brilliant community, then this is the place for you. Okay, what the heck's going on here? All right. Oh, come, seriously. Oh, okay, you know what? Remember that twitchiness that I was talking about earlier? This is that. You're going to get... Because this is not locked down in position. It gets a little twitchy. So building on a, you want to have this really locked down before you get it off of the ground and onto the tracks. Otherwise, it's going to be twitching all over the place and stopping you from doing the most basic thing. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Dang it! Urgh. Drive me to the crazy. And these things don't snap properly. Come on. Just behave. Thank you. Oh my God. All right. What are we doing here? There. So now we have seating, and now we have standing room only. Perfect. I do kind of like Miss Farhound's railing suggestion, so I'm going to incorporate that into the rest of it. So the Miss Firehound railing is now in effect. Thanks for the suggestion, Miss Firehound. I gotta put that in now. Where is it? There it is. There you go, the Miss Firehound solution. Now you have an almost fully functional trolley. The only thing left is the roof. Now I spent so much time messing around with the body, being so indecisive this morning that I kind of lost a little bit of time there. So I do apologize. And I don't want to come back to this yet again tomorrow. So let's just see what we can finish up with the roof. Remember, with the roof, we do have to have the middle piece that sticks up. And these pieces have formed sorry, I just got to spam text again. And I always try to appear like your friends. So this already has a natural separation occurring here, where the middle section is going to go. So there you go, right in there. And you can choose to do the middle section however you want. There's different thoughts about what this is. Some of them, like this can be used as a window. It can also be used as ventilation. But it's really going to be up to you how you want to really implement what's going on here. I mean, like I could use like some like futuristic, some kind of bit futuristic tech or whatever. Right now, I'm just going to go with the very basic, this is a window type thing. And I may revisit it later when I actually have a bit more time to think about it even further. Right now, let's just get this covered. This is 6. I'll try to get to the top here. Top, there we go. No, I don't like that. Do not like that at all. It's gonna have to go on top of it. The height is a little problematic for me, but I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to work with this best. But there you go. There's your trolley. And you can take a couple of these if you want this to be the window. stick this underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it to the other side. Oops. And of course that is now 1 off. So you have to really figure out what's the measurement to get this working. And there you go. Okay, so there's your basic trolley. We are gonna have to come back tomorrow and deal with the bumper situation and the thrusters. So we'll finish that up tomorrow. Right now, you do at least have a good looking trolley that you can go ahead with. So your driver section all the way over here, ready for action. So choo-choo, ding, 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 whichever goes. Anyway, I'm the MadPuck66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. Those are regular hours. And thanks for coming and hanging out. You guys are great. If it's your first time here, please leave a like, subscribe, or whatever you need. Oh, and yeah, by the way, you are going to need thrusters. Even just basically going uphill, you will need thrusters. Because this thing is now gotten heavy enough that it's problematic. So, yeah. So, we will come back and do those essentials tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of the different trolleys that you guys can come up with. Even if you're just copying this design because it's easiest, you know what? That's cool. I just wanted to make sure that everyone can have a trolley if they want. So, anyway, thanks for coming and hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. And we're going to finish this up and move on to more builds in the Christmas town. So, take care, and I will see you guys next time. I got to say bye. All right, okay, bye.
She said, my love is like a flower. I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceived.